All right, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be story time with Yadi. Okay, so I kind of wanted to set up into like a more a different setup. I feel like this is too formal. I feel like when I'm sitting on my desk, it's like gonna be about information.
I mean, I guess it is going to be information about fitness and stuff. Should I go change? Should I go change? Should I change? Or do I just keep this?
Okay, that's just me overthinking everything, right? Let me just get comfortable because it's gonna be story time and I just want it to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, much better. What I want to talk about today is how I went from weighing 150 pounds with a higher body fat percentage to 146 pounds. Like right now, I weigh 146. I weigh 146, but I have less body fat percentage. So what that is like changing your body composition. So bringing down your body fat percentage and you're bringing and increasing some muscle, you know what I'm saying? So let's get started. All started, I've always been into fitness, right? And when I was younger, but after college, and if you go watch my Q&A video, I talk more about how initially I started it, but I'm just going to fast forward through that and start when I began being serious about my journey and actually wanting to do something different. So after high school, I gained some weight and man, it was a reality check. Like I had to do something about it because I felt so insecure. I felt like I just needed to make a difference because I felt so insecure. I didn't like the way I was feeling. My energy was low and I just felt off, and when you're not happy with the way you are feeling, that's when you have to take a step in order to get where you want. You know what I mean? That's when I started asking for help and I started my fitness journey. I try to do it by myself at first. At first it's like you think you know everything, you think you know how to lose weight, oh yeah, I just need to eat healthy, do hella cardio and work out, right? No. And I did think that's what I had to do, so I was just trying my best to eat healthy. That didn't work out so much because I was restricting myself, and when you restrict yourself so much, it's hard for you to stay consistent and to find that balance. I kept going back and forth. I could just not stick to anything. I did lose 10 pounds, but I just felt so confused every time it came down when I had to make my meals and I was like serving myself. I would be like, oh, is this enough? Is this too much? Should I even be eating this? Like those were the questions I was constantly asking myself. And so then I was like, you know what, I need to get a coach. So I got a coach, a nutrition coach, and he tried to get me to eat super healthy as well. And he gave me a meal plan, and I tried to stick with it. I couldn't stick with it. So I said bye-bye to that and I got another coach. So shout out to Coach Lino. That's my cousin, y'all. That's my cousin. So I reached out to him and he taught me about macronutrients, baby. I have a video that I talk more in depth about what are macros. But I started tracking my macros and my calorie intake to get where I want. And I started lifting more weights and I started incorporating cardio as a tool. I wasn't seeing cardio as like, I just need to do cardio and get all this done, and I just need to break a sweat. Like you need to have a balance of like lifting weights, and cardio is just like a tool to help you out, and obviously it's good for your health, it's good for your heart. I started finding a much better balance for myself. You know, I started incorporating more meals that I actually enjoyed. You know, it's about enjoying the journey and enjoying the meals that you're going to be intaking. That way you can stay consistent. Otherwise, you're gonna fall back, you're gonna go back to your old habits, or even worse, you're just gonna keep gaining more weight. And that's not what we want. We want to find something that we can stick to. Having that flexibility in our everyday life, you know, especially because life gets crazy. It gets crazy. It's just about learning to work around that and planning it out, you know. And sometimes plans don't go as plans, right? Like life is just crazy like that. And you just have to learn to, okay, how can I make this work? Take a little deep breath and see how you can work around that and get your workout in and stick to your macros, your calories. So I dropped hella weight. Not hella, but I mean like 30 pounds. I dropped 30 pounds and I got super skinny, right? And after that, I just wanted a bulk. So when I dropped the weight, I was in a calorie deficit, which means eating less calories than what you're burning. But I had a balance with my macros. So I had to eat a certain amount of protein, carbs, and fat. And that's what's gonna really help you change your body composition. Because I mean, you could be in a calorie deficit, but if you don't have a balance within your macros, it's gonna be hard to achieve that fit look. And you're gonna get the skinny fat look. So it's important to eat enough protein because that's what's gonna really help your muscles. So after my cut, I went on a bulk because I wanted to gain more booty. You know, in the same. I wanted to grow that booty. So I went in a calorie surplus, which means eating more calories than what you're burning. I slowly started increasing my calories and I had to lift heavy. You gotta lift them heavy weights to grow that booty, you know? And so I started lifting super heavy and I started counting my macros. And then after that, that's when like COVID hit, right? Like towards the end of my bulk, it was COVID hitting, and I was going through a separation with my ex-husband, and I was moving. So my life got really chaotic, and I hit like a tough moment in my life. It was a very tough moment in my life. So I really stopped tracking macros, and you know what? It happens. It happens when you fall off track, but obviously I didn't let myself like gain too much weight, but I wasn't aware of, I mean, I was aware. What I'm trying to say is that I didn't really care. I was just so emotionally drained that it was hard for me to care. I was still working out. I was still active because, you know, that's really important for me. Like, that's what really helped me stay sane. Otherwise, I would have probably went crazy. But working out helped me stay sane. So that's something that I always kept up with. You know, like that was super easy for me towards once I started being super consistent with it. And of course, there was days where I didn't feel like showing up, but I still showed up. You know, it's that discipline about getting things done, even when you don't feel like it. So, but my nutrition wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst, you know. I was still trying to eat my protein. I was still trying to like eat, you know. My balance at that time was just different. You know, and until I was like, you know what, I'm tired. I need to get back onto a goal and be focused, because also during that time I was getting ready to compete, and the competition got postponed because of COVID. And so I was all over the place. I was like, okay, so should I power lift? Should I bodybuild? Power lift, bodybuild. I mixed them together, honestly. I just started doing a little bit of both. So like my goal was kind of like all over the place after that. But then I was like, okay, you know what? I need to focus. I need to get back on track, you know, because I'm tired of feeling this way and I just want to feel healthy again. I had to really dig back into like, okay, I need to do this for myself and to feel better, to feel stronger, you know. And even though like I went through this tough phase in my life, like I'm not gonna let that stop me from taking care of myself, you know. So I started tracking macros again, and I started implementing, having a better structure with my program, because I had a competition date. So I'm like, okay, I know where I'm heading now. So I started focusing more on my strength, and my calories were kind of at maintenance. And then at first, and then I started dropping them just by a little bit. I started dropping so much weight, and then I took off my birth control. And let me tell you, I was about to say girl, but I know some guys watch my videos. Anyways, what was I saying? Damn, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Fudge nickels. Damn. I took off my birth control and like my body started changing so much. I barely even dropped my calories, and like I dropped like 10 pounds in 2 weeks, which is not like and it was, I think it was because of the birth control, honestly. And that really like changed my body, and my hormones were all over the place. Man, it's been a journey. You know, your hormones, your sleep, your stress, your emotions, your endorphins, everything has such a big influence in your journey. But that's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing. You just never know what's gonna happen, and it's about, okay, how can I stay strong and still take care of me? That's the bigger question. No matter what comes in life, you have to put yourself first and see, okay, what can I do to be better so I can feel better? So yeah, that's pretty much my journey. And now I'm at 146. So let me tell you, this has been years. I started this in 2017. So it was after college. So it was like, no, it was during college. It was when I graduated high school. So 2000 and started college. So yeah, I was chubby for like 2 years. And then like in 2017 or late 2016, I started making some changes in my life. And we're in 2022, baby. And now my goal is to drop some body fat again. I want to drop more body fat, and then after that go on another bulk, you know, because I want to continue powerlifting. I want to do another competition, so I want to bulk to gain more strength and prepare for that competition. But first I want to drop body fat. So that's where I'm at now. So I hope this was helpful and it inspires you to continue pushing through your journey, and inspires you to just get started. You know, it's important for you to take care of your health mentally, physically, and emotionally, spiritually. You know, all these changes have really made me the person I am today, and I'm super grateful. And I just love fitness. I love health, and you know, it's so important to just take care of yourself. Like, your body is a temple. Take care of it. You know, don't wait until you have to go to the doctors and the doctors tell you, you know, you need to drop weight because X, Y, and Z, or because X, Y, and Z disease. You know, like, do something now. What can you do today in order for you to start feeling healthier? You know, do this for you, and don't just do it for the looks. Of course, it starts with the looks, right? When you feel insecure, you look at yourself in the mirror. I mean, that's what happened to me. Like, I would look at myself in the mirror and literally cry. I would cry, and I would like grab my fat and just want to yank it out. You know, it was emotional and it was intense. I'm not exaggerating here. It's beautiful how it starts to evolve more in like, okay, this goes deeper than just looks. This goes like taking care of your health and feeling happier, feeling healthier, more energy, and it's just stronger, you know. And it's been my escape from all the negativity around, you know, and it's helped me be the person I am today. And I now do what I do to help others as well, because I think it's such a beautiful transformation, and it's a rewarding feeling being able to help others do the same thing. So that is pretty much it. That is pretty much it. If you have any questions, make sure to just hit me up. You can go follow me on Instagram, slide in my DMs, email me, or comment down below any questions, whatever it is, and share this to anybody who you think would be helpful for. Like it, comment, whatever. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.